Netflix. Let's go back to them. Really wants to get into video games. According to Polygon.com, Netflix is reportedly searching for an executive to head up an expansion into video games and have approached multiple veteran game industry executives regarding the position to lead to the expansion. B-Wall, would you play a Netflix video game?
It's dope. Why not? But it's got to be dope. I mean, my question, there's so many avenues that they can go with this. My question is, which way they're going to try to go? Are they going to try to do the console wars? Are they going to try to be a supplement to the consoles? Are they going to have like rentals through Netflix? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many ways they could go with that. Like, you develop Netflix specific games, and then you have to have the Netflix game app to get to the game, you know.
Right. So the best comparison, according to the report, is the Apple subscription model with the bundle arcade, where you pay $4.99 for X amount of games and stuff like that. Now, how does that sort of tie into your current Netflix subscription? Don't know. I don't know if the password I have is going to allow me to go, you know, give me the option to put a control in, because that's another thing too. Like, are these games mobile? Is this something that's sort of an extension of the app, their streaming app itself? That's the other question I have as well.
Yeah, that shit is that's what I'm thinking. Because you know what Netflix does? You would go on Netflix and be like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit at some point. You get back to it, the shit is gone. Is Netflix gonna do that shit too? Oh yeah, we got this hot ass game. Then when I finally have time to play it, they're gonna take it away.
Right.
So I'm paying this membership for shit that I can't play because I got there 2 days late.
On top, I'm playing my membership on top of my membership, and they telling me my shit is out for the weekend. Damn.
Right, like the game ain't in there no more. How many times have they done that? Like, they had the entire Indiana Jones, bro. I got the shit already, but it was the fact that it was on Netflix, and I was like, man, I could just turn this motherfucker on. I guess turning it on at 2 a.m, the shit's gone. So then now I gotta go back into the black as fuck archives at 2 a.m. I'm tripping over shit, can't see nothing to come get the shit. See, that's what Netflix does to you. They fucking cock tease you with shit. Oh yeah, we got this movie that you've been wanting to watch, my nigga, and then you get to it and shit gone. They better not do that with the games. They better not do that shit with the games. Because right now we got 3 powerhouses in the game that'll shut that shit down. Ain't nobody gonna if they do it wrong, who's gonna give a fuck? How many times have people, or not people, but these entities try to create game systems and the shit just flop, and it didn't matter because the consumer already knows. You got PlayStation, you got Nintendo, and you got Xbox. If you console, then you got the PC for the PC gamers.
If you go portable, the Switch is both. It's home. Right. The Switch will switch on you and will fuck you up both ways.
And you got the mobile shit. And you got the mobile shit on the phones now. So like, if Netflix gonna do it, they better do it right, because at the end of the day, it's just gonna be an idea that never comes to full fruition, because if it sucks, no one's really gonna give a shit. It's gonna be like the Dreamcast. Oh, great idea.
Hey, bro, just chill all of that. All right,
great idea.
Just relax, chill all of that, B. You ain't got to bring up the Dreamcast.
Look, if it wasn't for the Dreamcast, we wouldn't have 2K. But come on, the Dreamcast was so cold when it first came out. Niggas was on that shit, and then what happened?
Why you got to bring up old wounds, B? Like, when nobody even talking about the Dreamcast, you got to bring up fucking Sega. Now I got to talk more shit about Yasuke just to get my mind out of this shit about the Dreamcast. God damn it. Sega, nigga. Motherfucking goddamn Dreamcast. Best day one launch ever. Soul Calibur, Power Stone, NFL 2K, Sonic the Hedgehog, Ready to Rumble. Day one, you pieces of shit.
And then 2K came shortly after that. The ball game.
Right.
The basketball game. Well, Iverson on the cover.
AI on the cover.
Nigga. But think of all the other systems that came and went that you don't even remember. There was a system that came out by I can't even remember Panasonic. I can't even remember who created it, but they
The
had like
3DO.
they had a fake ass Legend of Zelda game on that shit, and I peeped it at Sam's Club when I was a shorty. Like, man, this shit look cold. 6 months later, you didn't even see that shit no more.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
So the thing is, go ahead, Netflix, hire that whole fucking branch of motherfuckers to sit around and come up with ideas. But if they don't do it right, it's just gonna fade into obscurity, and no one's gonna give a shit about it.
Well, so I think the main reason why they're doing is because they know the streaming space is getting crowded. Like Disney is fucking them up. That's the main reason. And they're trying to figure out how to pivot. And then even still, you're still dealing with Amazon, who I don't think they're at the top of the list, but they have specific shows that you are coming back to see. The Boys, I'm coming back to see that. Invincible, I'm coming back to see that. And I am not alone in that situation.
Yo, you got to give Amazon more credit. Amazon got shows, nigga. Like Amazon got a lot of shit, bro.
I'm just saying for me,
a lot of shit.
My point is that I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm not. I'm actually agreeing with you. But that just is to my point about Netflix is like they don't have that monopoly like they did for like 15 years, where it was just them on the block.
Netflix.
And they could do what they were doing.
Netflix. 11, 12 years ago. I remember Netflix when I first moved out here. I was introduced to Netflix. You can still get the disc.
Right. So you're talking at least 08, if not earlier than that.
So I came out in 2010. That's when I started fucking with Netflix.
When's the last time you saw a blockbuster? That's when Netflix started.
and right now, truth be told, right now, like my opinion, my hierarchy of streaming services, Amazon Prime is almost at the top.
Amazon Prime is in my top 3.
You know why? And it's not okay. So people get mad because it's like, oh well, you can find anything you want, but if it's not read on that free list, you got to pay like a small amount of money to rent it. But the thing is, you'd be doing that shit anyway if you was going to say a Blockbuster or a Redbox or whatever.
Yep.
But they have a shit ton of movies, just like Netflix. They have a shit ton of fucking shows like Netflix. And then you had an option to type in whatever you want, and they'll let you. If they have it, you can rent it if it's not on that list of things that you can watch for free. So I would actually lean towards Amazon Prime over Netflix right now. Because because Netflix will tell your ass, oh yeah, we got Lord of the Rings on this shit, and then it ain't there. You go to Amazon, you go to Amazon Prime. Oh yeah, we had it for free. We moved it out of the free section, but it's still here. Not saying that I want to have to drop extra money because I'm already paying the service.
But at least it's there.
But the option is there. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have an option with Netflix. Netflix, the niggas, if you don't look, you got to go looking to find out what they not finna show no more, which pisses me off. Like you actually got to look that shit up.
Yeah.
I was trying to watch, I forget what I was trying to watch. Total Recall been on Netflix for fucking ever. And the day that I'm like, I'm going to watch Total Recall. Yes, I got Total Recall right here. We know that. But I'm like, I'm sitting on the couch. I'm lazy. I don't feel like going into Black as Fuck headquarters to pick up Total Recall. So I turned, they don't have Total Recall. It says movies like Total Recall. And it's all these Arnold Schwarzenegger movies that I don't give a fuck about. So Netflix ain't even at the top no more for me, man. It's like right in the middle.
Tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why you mad.
Netflix is right in the middle. It's above the Disney app, in my opinion. But it's above Disney.
You got Netflix above Disney?
For one reason.
What's that reason?
Because they have more Netflix originals that I'll watch than Disney originals that I'll watch.
Just give us some time. Wait,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
June.
Bro, hey, it's a fluctuation. Look, It's a fluctuating scale. But what I'm saying is, last year Netflix made it to the finals. This year Netflix got their ass whooped by 30 tonight.
Are you calling them the Lakers?
No, these niggas. No, Netflix is the Miami Heat, bro. Right now.
Oh, I heard about that. Someone said
they need.
Someone was like, "Do they know they have a game tonight?"
But you get what I'm saying though. It's like Netflix is that shit for a long time, but then like nigga, don't tease me with shit. If I want to watch it, you say it's there, let it be there. Like I don't want to have to walk across to the west wing of the fucking estate to get this shit. Like, okay, I'm done ranting. Oh, and HBO Max, of course, that's pretty high up because it's got a bunch of shit on it from back when we were shorty. So Netflix ain't at the top no more, dude. I would say out of all the streaming apps that I have,
HBO is my number one, bro. Fuck all the dumb shit.
I'm gonna say HBO is my number 3. But Netflix, out of all the streaming apps I have, Netflix is nearing the bottom. I still like them. Netflix gonna come off the bench and give me 6, 4, and 3, but Netflix ain't my starting point guard no more. Nope. Too many turnovers, man. Too many motherfucking turnovers, man.
It's Jason. It's Dallas Maverick, Jason Kidd, the third time. Wait. Why is Jason Kidd shooting threes? Oh, is that Jason Kidd? Okay. For me, HBO Max, Disney Plus, and I'm putting Amazon personally above Netflix. I watch Netflix for the anime, but that's just out of convenience because I don't feel like going to VRV and Crunchyroll. Their infrastructure stay like on some like crackhead shit. But I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Castlevania was beastie, some of the best I've ever seen, and that's an exclusive to your point on Netflix. But it's just yeah, I mean, I think they set up their app that way where it's like you can't find the things that you're actually looking for. You got all these kind of things that you might want to see, and you spend more time scrolling than actually picking something and watching the shit. And yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah, and I always feel like I'm in crunch time with these niggas. Like if I see something I want, I gotta get back. It's like I got a life. I got company, I got a business to run, I got other shit I'm doing, I got family shit, I got dogs to take. Like nigga, all that shit. And then Netflix want to be like, oh well, we just took Total Recall. Oh, fuck y'all niggas dead. Like fuck y'all. The only reason why Netflix is still on my shit is because of the originals. That's the only thing holding on to it. Because Netflix has good originals and good original movies. Like Snyder, they just released the Snyder movie on last Friday. It was pretty good. Army of the Dead.
What'd you think? You liked it?
You know, it's B. Solid B zombie movie, you know. Lots of guns, lots of shooting, lots of dead motherfuckers. So
right on.
Yeah, so that's the only reason why Netflix is even still on the list because of the originals. Like the movies that they have, it's like, come on, man. Some of this shit on Netflix is trash, bro. The movies. I saw this black movie on Netflix, man. It looked like niggas filmed that shit with an iPhone 6.
A 6. So
a
my whole phone.
6, nigga. A 6.
My whole phone.
It was terrible. The actors was bad. It was some black movie. So like Netflix, like the movie, like nah, it's just the originals. It's just the originals. Because Amazon Prime got mostly the same shit, and whatever they don't have, like I said, you can look that shit up.
One way or another, they'll keep you there. Like if they don't have it accessible for free, you can still, do the rental, whatever the case might be. And rental ain't nothing.
I can my bad.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
You just got me thinking about it. When you're talking about even the Amazon Prime originals, I can start firing off Amazon Prime originals right now that if you haven't seen, you should watch. We already know about Invincible. We already know about The Boys, but they got The Man in the High Castle. They got
I love that.
They got Sneaky Pete. They got them. They got the one movie about they got the one series about the Nazi Hunters. It's based on a true story. It took old girl from the Shy. She's in this shit. They got so many involved. Like they got they got the Jack Ryan shit on there. They got
Marvelous
a lot of
Miss
stuff,
Maisel.
I haven't seen that yet, but I heard it's good.
That's what if you're a comedian, you need to watch that show. Absolutely. If you say you about the shits with some stand-up, everybody needs to watch that show. It's a really good show. Hey, listen, it ain't just Invincible and the Boys, but those are two very significant reasons why it's number 3. Let me make that clear. Netflix, I think they just see the writing on the wall when it comes to it, like, because Disney's not going to stop, clearly. We've already discussed that, even if they don't get DC within the next 2 years or some shit. They're not going to stop. Amazon has Lex Luthor type money behind it, so they're not going to stop.
Amazon has Lex Luthor that owns the motherfucker. The nigga look just like him.
He looked just like
Luthor,
him.
Bro. That's Lex Luthor.
That is, he hates Superman more than I do. And then HBO Max. Like, HBO Max is, I just love everything about it. And they're not going to stop either. They got the new Batman, the animated series coming out, as well as the new Superman animated series dropping. And that's just the cartoon, the animated shit. They're going to keep giving you the movies and they own originals. So, no, Netflix is just like, all right, how can we supplement the money that we used to get just being the only kid on the block?
Like I said, the Netflix originals is fire. Like if you get into a next Netflix original, it's good. I like those. But like I said, that's really the only thing holding it there, because the movie selection is like, unless it's an original Netflix movie, then it's like, okay. But
right.
the collection of the other stuff, like, nah, I'm cool.
Right on.
Although I think the Pelican Brief is on there, and I do want to watch that. I better watch it tonight because it ain't gonna be there tomorrow.
I'm about to say 12 midnight, nigga.
Right.
The pumpkin comes back.
Here are movies like the Pelican Brief, Training Day. Nigga, no, it's not. It's nothing like it. But it has Denzel Washington in it, which they took off. Nigga, Training Day was on Netflix for fucking years, and all of a sudden, I wanted to watch shit and it was gone. Of course, again, yes, we have it, but don't have me looking for the shit when it was there 2 days prior. And I'm sitting there, you know how like the Apple TV remote is all sensitive and shit. So my
very fucking sensitive.
My ass thinking I typed the shit in wrong. Maybe I spelled training wrong. No, nigga, the shit just not in there. Like, come on, Netflix, come on.
Oh man, I remember that fucking remote. That shit is. That remote is a touchy motherfucking boy.
You better off holding the microphone and speaking into it. But if you have an accent, then you don't know what you're going to do.
Come on, Joe. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Bitch, you hear me?
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. It's a pornographic film. We do not show pornographic films on Netflix.
I didn't say that.
And hey, don't let your boy come over there neither. Don't let your boy come over there.
Don't say his name.
Come on, you want to watch the shit.
Don't say his name. 30 people are watching. Ah, shit.